Hey guys, I want to talk to you just briefly about why I chose to enroll my child in the dual language immersion program at Walter Bickett Elementary School. My son has been in the program this past year, and I chose to enroll him in the program initially because I wanted to give him exposure to both English and Spanish at the same time. I felt very confident that he would be able to gain the skills that he needed. It didn't matter in what language. The skills are transferable from English to Spanish or Spanish to English. And I wanted him to be able to leave the program by also being bilingual or working towards the goal of being bilingual. So therefore, he's getting exposure to the language early in life. I feel like it's an applicable exposure. So it's something he can apply in his everyday daily life as a kindergartner. And in the community that we live in, we have a lot of Spanish speakers. And so I want to make sure that I am also kind of helping setting him up for success for future possible careers, because we know that just because you speak another language doesn't mean that you'll make more money, but it definitely makes you more marketable. Since enrolling my child in the program, I have learned a couple of really cool, interesting facts that I did want to share with you all. I did not know this at the beginning. But one of the reasons why Union County is pushing the dual language immersion program is because it's a proven, as in like scientifically proven fact by researchers, that the students that are enrolled in this program outperform the control students that are in only English schools. So by my son being enrolled in the dual language immersion program, I'm also helping him with those skills that are applicable. It doesn't matter what subjects. That means he will outperform his peers who only speak English or only speak one language in reading, writing, and listening, which is pretty cool. I think that's really neat. And that there's also research that indicates that they achieve the same levels of competence in academic subjects, so math, science, social studies, as their English-speaking students in all English programs. That's kind of a cool thing that I learned about, that makes me really happy as a consumer. When I first walked into the classroom at Walter Bickett Elementary, one thing that really stood out to me was the fact that it's a very print-rich environment. So there's a lot of supports in place, and I don't know if you've ever gone to like the library programs that we have in the county, but they talk about the importance of making sure that students are able to, or children are able to see the words like spelled out, labels, that this all helps them make meaning and increases literacy, which is also something that's one of those foundation skills that's really, really important. So it was one thing that really stood out to me in the program. Like when I walked into the classroom, it's really warm, it was inviting, and there was a lot of print everywhere, which I thought, oh, that's really good. So that way, not only are they learning the words, but they're also able to see the words. The words are grouped in ways that hopefully help them make sense, and they have those supports in place to set them up for success. So I would highly consider, I would highly recommend the dual language immersion program. If you're considering it, definitely go check it out. Ask some other parents that have their students enrolled. If you speak Spanish already, I think that this would be a wonderful program for you to be able to maintain the language at home and the academic language too. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bye.